I just had a tech quote me $1,000 to replace an evaporator coil on subzero fridge. Seems exorbitant. I'm guessing $200 in parts and 2-3 hours labor. That seems like $400/hour to me. Agree?
Hello, and thank you for using this service. I'll be helping you with your problem today. So I know $1,000 seems exorbitant, but I really hate to say that it's pretty much the going rate to replace compressors in a sub-zero refrigerator. Compressors normally cost more than $200, but depending on your exact model it could cost up to $350 or so. In addition to that you have freon, a dryer filter, and a compressor start device that all must be installed, usually totaling about $150 in various parts. Still most of the cost is in the labor. Now most refrigerators it costs about $550 to $600 to replace the compressor. The compressors are less expensive and there are a lot more people that will work on a Whirlpool refrigerator than something like a sub-zero refrigerator. Replacing a compressor generally requires a refrigeration license as well as about $2,000 in torches and specialty tools to evacuate the freon and install the new compressor as well as measure freon pressures. You can definitely use them on many jobs, but overall, this is why technicians can charge so much to replace a compressor even on an inexpensive refrigerator. So where does the cost difference come from between $600 on a normal refrigerator to $1,000 on a sub-zero, you're probably asking yourself. The cost of the parts might only be $100 more, so it's really not in the parts. The reality is it has to do with who is willing to take on the job and who is willing to take liability if something goes wrong. These are built-in refrigerators, so there is a lot more potential for a big problem happening while servicing the unit than a standard refrigerator. Also, if something does go wrong, the costs on sub-zero parts are much more expensive than a standard refrigerator. They are tighter areas and harder to work on, and sometimes require pulling the refrigerator out of the cabinet, which even when protecting the floors carefully, can leave scratches, which again is just a liability issue. But the fact is that there may only be 10 guys in any given city willing to work on a sub-zero refrigerator compressor issue, while there are hundreds that will work on Whirlpool refrigerator. Could you find one of those guys that will replace the compressor for $900? Maybe. But I really doubt you'd find one that will replace it for $800, and you'll definitely find some that replace it for $1,300 to $1,500. It's a fair price, but it's just an expensive repair, and unless you can do the repair yourself and have the tools needed and license required, you have to pay for someone else to do the repair. If you have any other questions, please ask me, I'll be happy to respond. You can continue asking follow-up questions until you have all the information you need, even after rating my service. Thank you. I'm just following up to see how your appliances is doing since I haven't heard back from you and this question is still open. Is there anything else that I can help you with today?
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert, now visit JustAnswer.com/YTHI.